everybody. Hello, hello, and welcome. We made it into 2023. I'm so amazed. We finally made it here, and I'm so excited for this year, and I hope you're excited with me. I was thinking a lot yesterday in the evening as I let go of last year and rang in this year, how important it is to really start with a fresh spirit. To really feel like, okay, we're in January now, and it's the first, and it really is the first day of a whole new cycle, right? In ancient Egypt, the ancient Egyptians believed in this idea of Zep Tepi, sometimes also called Tep Zepi. It's a long story about that, but it was this idea that every single moment we're reborn again. Every single day we have an opportunity to start fresh and to embrace a new beginner's mind and to create and live and love and try and keep opening to all of the goodness that's there. And it's really up to us to make the decision to do that, right? Because there's nobody else that can. We could just go through life and become beaten down by things, or feel like we're so stuck about certain things that we never rise up. But the whole idea of this Zep Tepi is that you can come back into your center, come back into where your power is, just inherently there in your heart, in your gut, in your mind, all these power centers within. Breathe in and out. Let go of the last moment, let go of the old stories, and start fresh with hope and with integration and wisdom of all that you've been through up to this point in your life. So I thought today it would be really great to just call in Reiki together to welcome this new year and take just a moment to run some Reiki maybe on our hearts. And I have my Goddess Oracle cards that I was thinking I could just pull one card for us as a community and see what's there. Um, and then go off and enjoy the day and do all of the fun things. So if you're coming on live, if you're here, go ahead and drop a comment and just say hello. And if you have a New Year's resolution or something that you're working with in that way, feel free to share that as well. And I'm going to look and see if I can even see comments. Like, I'm still learning technology. So let me see if I can see the comments. I don't know if I can see comments today the way I have it set up. Hold on. Oh, maybe I can. I see one. Okay, they're working. So I see a comment. Good morning. Good morning, Tony. Okay, so let's call in some Reiki, shall we? Let's just do this. Let us do the thing. I'll put some music on if I can. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you can hear the music. It's really low. Okay, so if you want to join me in welcoming in Reiki, go ahead and place your feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes. Oops. Let me see. Here we go. Close your eyes. Take a breath in. And exhale. And again, as you breathe at your own pace, just really begin to drop into your body, into this moment. Wherever you were flying in your dreams last night, come back, come back, come back. And a simple way to do that is just to say your own name out loud. I welcome myself back. And we welcome Reiki, life force energy. We welcome this healing flow of light to flow down through our crown, to balance our confidence and remind us of who we are. We welcome this healing light to flow down into our third eye, clearing and balancing and healing how we see the world. We welcome this healing light into our throat chakra, and we invoke the power of our voice, our words, to help us create in this new year of 2023. We welcome this healing light to flow through our hearts. And wherever we have little cracks from maybe not enough water, maybe not enough nourishment, we welcome this healing light to flow in, to fill up all of those cracks, to help us remember ourselves and recollect what we can do today to nourish ourselves and to share love. And just allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to be soft like a moist sponge, right? A sea sponge that can receive just the highest vibrations of healing light. And really feel in your body the feeling as if your crown is opening and this beautiful flowing light is touching down upon you. And that with every breath, you're able to receive this flow of healing light into your center line. Yeah. We welcome this healing light all the way down into our solar plexus, our belly, our digestion, and our center of willpower in our guts. Just a reminder here that your body's powerful. Just as your stomach learns a little bit more every day about how to digest food, and even if you eat something new, your stomach responds. Maybe at first it doesn't like it, but it tries to figure out how to create the chemicals necessary to process. And you too, in your life, you're still learning and growing, whatever age you're at. There's so much you're still learning about life. And as you move through 2023, you'll have new adventures, beautiful blessings, and your body will learn and adapt and become wiser and stronger. And trust your body and trust that whatever it's doing is all in connection with that. So breathing in, welcome that healing light through your solar plexus. Remember that you are powerful. And we welcome this healing light into our sacral plexus, the very base of our spine, and that whole bowl, the sacred bowl of our pelvis, where your sexual organs are, your muscles, and the deep seat of your emotion. We welcome healing into our emotional processes. And we affirm that it's safe to be ourselves and safe to be in relationship with other people, to trust, to be vulnerable, and to set boundaries when and where we need to keep that sacredness of interaction. And just allow yourself a little surrender. Let your body be soft. And just welcome healing, flowing Reiki light. Knowing that whether you feel it or not, it's there. Allow your body to receive healing through time and space. We welcome this healing light into our root. Yes. All the way down into our anus, our bones, our knees, our feet. Inhaling and exhaling, allow healing light to flow all the way down from your crown, all the way through your entire body, opening up your grounding centers at the bottom of your feet, between your legs. Sitting and breathing. Give yourself permission now to really open up to the earth beneath you and reclaim your connection with the earth as an earthling. And if there's anything you are holding this morning, anything a little bit left over from last year even, go ahead and surrender it. Let your breath help you as you let feelings, thoughts, experiences release down through your legs and into the earth, down through your center line and into the earth, like compost. And we know how much the earth loves compost. Letting it go, letting it go. Letting it go. And sending, as if you were a tree with beautiful roots, sending some energetic tap roots down, down into the earth beneath you, a couple of feet, 10 feet. Just allowing an inner visual in your movie screen of your body, sending these beautiful energetic roots into the earth to help ground you as you start 2023. Just letting it be effortless and easy, imagining a beautiful root moving down through the earth and through underground caves into the soft and warm, loving energy at the center of the planet, and allowing that taproot of yours to receive unconditional love from the earth. And affirm for yourself privately, you are safe. You are safe. It's okay. Knowing that wherever you walk on the planet this year, no matter what high mountains you climb, no matter where you go, how wild and free your movements may be, how much you may be lifted or shifted by things, this taproot is always here connecting you to the earth. It is as practical as gravity. Just as we have gravity, we have this earthly connection that's not going anywhere. So surrender and know that even as you bring your awareness back up into your physical body, beginning to feel into the space around you in your life, you are grounded, you are safe, you are powerful. And you might open your eyes and just take a look around the room that you're in now and welcome this healing, this Reiki healing life force into your space. You can do that with your hands, you can do it with your intention, or you can do it simply by breathing in, exhaling, and emanating this healing light through every pore of your being. let yourself shine. Let yourself take up space in your space. Let yourself emanate. And I'm just going to say a little prayer to welcome in the year. You're welcome to say your own prayer or simply sit and emanate and receive whatever feels right. We give thanks for this beautiful flow of life force that connects all of us in this planet. We give thanks for the light, the little flame of hope that shines within us. And though there are times where we may forget this flame of hope, forget this light of possibility, we know ultimately that hope lives eternally in all of us. For this light of hope is actually the light of our own soul. It is our soul power and our soul calling to be alive and human on this planet. And even when there are moments that we forget about this hope, it is still there, burning bright within us, asking to be remembered, asking to be lit and expanded. As we breathe in, we activate this light of hope now, exhaling and emanating hope and light. This year, 2023, is our year. We are alive and present in this year, in this sacred container and space that the numbers create, 2023. And we invite into this sacred space of the year our supporting, guiding, and guardian angels, beings of light and unconditional love who seek to help us and support us in every moment, at every step in the journey of our path through life. And we understand that all of the unseen world of beings of light who love and support us do so because they understand that we're all connected. And we recognize that we too, I too, you too, are beings of light. And that through our kindness, through our love, through the powerful and clear and direct boundaries that we set this year, through the words that we choose to share with our loved ones, through being honest and in integrity with what's in our hearts, we too share healing light, and we light others through simply being us. We welcome Reiki flow, Reiki healing light to flow through us and through all of the corners of our lives. We ask for forgiveness for things that we know we need to surrender and release. We take responsibility for people, places, moments, experience in life this year where we're ready to rectify situations, to create fresh balance. And we remember the power of our connection with the earth, with this planet, with our places of power on this planet, with the herbs and the flowers and the plants, the seeds and the foods that nourish us, that functions as allies with us and for us. We give thanks and so much appreciation to all of the beauty of this earth and planet. And breathing in and out, we bring ourselves into sacred alignment with the love of this planet now. We remember that we are guardians and stewards and children of this earth. And we begin to open our consciousness to new ways of moving and walking on this planet with grace and love. We welcome the healing for ourselves, our people, and our planet. Just allow healing light to flow through you. And take a moment that if there is anything that's on your heart, anything that you are noticing coming up, give yourself space now to simply receive healing and allow healing flow into those spaces. You can use your hands if you'd like to touch anywhere on your body that you feel really needs unconditional healing light. Mhm. And I'm receiving a message that this is a year for living, this is a year for loving. Trust that there is time, tons of time this year to do any kind of deeper healing work, the cord clearing, the the deep and powerful vows. There's so much time. Allow yourself to start the year with light, with ease, with some kindness towards yourself and others. Know that you are safe. Know that you are loved. I'm sending healing to our entire Healing Heart Reiki community, those who are with us, those who are coming in this year. Let us all remember our incredible power and our ability to transform our entire lives at the drop of a dime, in a single moment that we can shift. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. See this beautiful circle of light surrounding all of us. And each of you, we all have this circle of healing light and protection. So remember, if ever you need it this year at any time, just remember that you can cocoon yourself with healing light and really take a moment and a breath and return to your self care. Let your daily practice be this fantastic, delicious, wonderful, wonderful refuge for you each day. And it can be different each day. It can be a surprise each day. It can be whatever you need it to be to return to yourself and remember this innate power that is you. It's the power of your soul choosing to be here or being here and continuing to grow and heal. Welcome, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this year. Thank you for those of you who are on. I can't even see who's here today. It's because I decided to come on in a different way. So I feel energy, I feel love and connection with our community. And some of you, I can see faces in my mind and heart. But I don't know who's here today. So I'm hoping that all of us are having this wonderful, wonderful start of the year. I feel like pulling a card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card um, from the Goddess Oracle deck. I really love this deck. I feel like every time I pull cards from this deck, it's right. And, I have a lot of decks and I feel like I might pull them. I feel like I've been pulling them more and more out in the springtime and in the early part of the year. I've noticed that that is when I tend to love to bring them out for community. But this deck really is awesome because it has a goddess for each card. And I feel like it's just lovely to welcome in the energy of that goddess. And so I don't feel called necessarily to pull a card for the year, but I do feel like it would be good. I was going to, but I'm actually just feeling now like it's good to pull a card for this month and just kind of see um, that there's a goddess that's wanting us to know that she's with us. So I'm asking for this card to really truly be for all of us in this Healing Heart Reiki community, inside of the, as well inside of the Reiki Business Magic group, and in our Healers in Business program that is coming up. That's going to be starting in about 4 weeks. I'm just asking for this goddess that's with us. And voila. Shall we pull? Okay, here we are. Ta-ta-ta. What a gorgeous card. Okay. I love this. This feels so perfect. So the card pulled is Amaterasu. She's a Japanese goddess. And I just love this card. I'll show you a little more closely. You can see she's got, a mirror in her hands and light emanating from her because she's the goddess of the sun. I really love Amaterasu, and she's a goddess that I feel like every time I think about her, I think of my childhood actually, and I feel like my grandmother really embodied that energy for me. Um, but I'm going to read you what it says from the Oracle book because I really love it. So if you'd like, you can kind of close your eyes and listen, or you might take out a little pen and paper and just kind of draw, let your doodles happen, or you can watch. So Amaterasu Omikami, the poem says, beauty, let me share with you the secret of the mirror. Let me share what is known only to the sun goddess. It is a secret so powerful, it will free you from darkness. A secret so delightful, it lets warmth dance in your heart. A secret so illuminating, it allows you to know yourself. A secret so simple, all you need to do is open your eyes. The secret is in the light of the sun, in the eyes of the mirror, you are beauty. So Amaterasu is um, Omikami is the Shinto sun goddess of Egypt, and when insulted by her crude brother Susanoo, the storm god, she withdrew into a cave and refused to come out. And distressed by the withdrawal of the sun, Uzume, the shaman goddess, did a comical body wild dance to entertain the gods and goddesses and to provoke Amaterasu's curiosity. When Amaterasu opened her door to peek, she was dazzled by her own beauty, reflected to her in a mirror the gods and goddesses had installed. And then she came out. And I really love this story. I've been told this story before. And, I think sometimes we just forget our own light. We forget the power of our own emanation. We each have one, and we go through dark spaces. We get triggered by things, whatever they are. We go into hiding. We go into hermitdom, and a lot of us have, especially over the past few years. And actually, like, we forget that we have the light. We are the light. And when we take ourselves out of the equation in the world, we also are depriving other people of that light and that healing, right? So um this is a time to really celebrate your beauty. I think it's so great that Amaterasu is coming to us at this time because here in January, Mercury's gone retrograde for a few weeks. And I feel like it really does open up this space that's just a little bit more reflective, a little bit slower as we start the year. And then the Chinese New Year is going to kick off in just a few weeks in January, later in January. And I do think that for all of us, we need this opportunity to take a few weeks and to touch in with ourselves, but to remember that we are the light. And as you come into this year, remember your power as the light. And if you find yourself getting too stuck in your head, too stressed, too angry, too scared about the things that are happening this year, maybe you have some challenges that are already on the horizon. Remember the wild dancing of Uzume. She kind of reminds me of, even like that's so funny. The shadow card on the deck right now is the wild woman, right? And it's just like usually Uzume in the pictures in this moment, she's like her boobs are hanging out, and she's like just being like silly. Sometimes it's there's just so many ways that it can be interpreted, and so remember like a little bit of the irreverent wildness to help snap you out of your stories if you get caught, so that you can just emanate your light and give yourself a chance to see your own reflection, give yourself a chance to connect to your own power and be love. Hmm? So, yeah, I just love that. I love that card. I love the idea of it. And I don't know if anybody has any questions, anything they want to share. I see some people. Hi, Natalie, Rachel. Yeah, so I guess I should go now because I even over here, this is what I'm thinking. Like, here we are in this beautiful new year. It's actually really gorgeous outside right now. Like, I don't know what happened, but all the rain broke and it's like beautiful blue skies outside. And today is a great day. It's Sunday. It's time to like go take a walk in a gorgeous park. Go drive up somewhere and look at the view of the entire city skyline. It's time to make some lovely foods or like a nice soup. I was actually thinking miso soup this morning, or the total other end, like loco moco. So, time to cook some yummy foods and nourish yourself and rest and give yourself grace and give yourself some laughter. And if you're in a funky arse mood, go to YouTube and turn on a comedy, turn on like a comedian for 10 minutes. Or I love sometimes I'll go to like YouTube and turn on a yes affirmation. And literally, it's just a whole audience of people going, yes, 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 again and again and again for several minutes, but let your energy unfurl and unwind and claim the day and claim your year. Pull out some markers, pull out some crayons, take some time with music to doodle, feel into what could really bring you some joy this year. Do you want to go hiking? Do you need to travel more? Maybe you need to like shut down several weekends and just give yourself space to breathe and take hot baths and garden. Maybe there's old friends that you haven't seen that were great friends or that have been great friends that you miss. And maybe it's time to reach out and to speak to some of them. Whatever is going to inspire you and allow you to feel really excited about the year, this is the time to start dreaming about that and feeling into that and start and create good causes in your life right now today by doing simple things. Cleaning up your house, watering some plants that look a little sad. A little plant back here probably needs a little trim. Maybe you need to go get some fertilizer. But give yourself not tasks to do, but time to tend your life. Just like a cat like licks itself, right? Give yourself time today to tend your life in whatever way feels really nourishing to you. And that may even just be pulling a big blanket over your head and snuggling in bed for a little bit longer and knowing that that is perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head off now. I will be back at some point soon. I have an intention to be a little bit more present in our group and in my work this year. I have a lot of dreams and things that I really want to see happen. So that's my one of my things that I'll be playing with, like the balance between that and also really tending my life and making beautiful, fresh new memories. But for today, I'm going to jump off so I can make some yummy food for my kid who is still sleeping in, and I'll come back soon enough in this coming week because there's so many things that I love about the start of the year, so many wonderful exercises that we can do together and things that we can really share to like really kick off a good year. So I'm not going to make a formal boot camp or anything like that, but I will be coming on live this week more, probably around 10 o'clock, usually is my time. Um, or Tuesdays, I feel like I've been coming on at noon, but you guys have to tell me if that works for you or if you want to see me at a different time, if it's easier for you on Tuesdays at a different time. So let me know. So I will be posting some polls in the group and questions, and I have opened up the permissions for the group this year. So you can now just feel free to post what you need to post without there being a mediating review. However, remember this group is really for Reiki healing and for Reiki business and self-care. So um, offer yourself into the group, post meaningful posts, post things that are really coming from your heart, right? It's not for, we're not going to spam each other. We're not here for self promotion. We're not here to share a million events. We're here in this group to presence into ourselves. So you can share thoughts of, like what you're looking forward to about this year. I would love to see pictures if you have them of you and your families or the places that you live and where you're going and what you're doing and what inspires you. Real things from your heart and life. And let that be an exercise for you so that you do ground more into those things that are meaningful for you. And that's one of the reasons that I initially created this group years ago when it started as the Healing Heart Reiki group and then became the Success Circle. And it's changed names. I'm always changing the name, but it's the same spirit, which is to have a place for us to really connect as a community and to remember ourselves, remember what we're here for. And no matter what challenges we may face, to really feel in our hearts that love, like we're warriors of love, to really create positivity on this planet. And that nothing can really stop us and take us out of our power. We're just not going to allow that, right? So yeah, enjoy the group. I look forward to seeing some of your posts and your thoughts and your feelings. And if something just doesn't feel aligned with the group, I may delete your post. Like if I see some spamming and stuff like that, because I really want to just like protect the sacredness of our circle. So share your hearts, share your inspiration, share your knowledge and wisdom, things that you're learning, things you've learned about this season, things you've learned about your healing, your daily practice, things you've learned about life. And I'll see you soon. Blessings.